AI2 continues. So, last time, we, man, look at the name of that chapter. Converge, Chapter 0, February 10th, Sunday. A Strange Tale, Brahmin World Cuisine. I know, like, those pieces of text are different information, but it's just kind of all put together in one string of words, isn't it? Well, okay. Which one is the later one? The manual save is a fair amount later, so let's go with the manual save. Let's load this data. Let's get a conversation between our two protagonists.
Now, Team Popo, what's your answer?
The left half of his body. What the?
I saw it too, 6 years ago.
6 years
The
ago.
other half of the corpse.
That body teleported here from a parallel world. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
We're getting little voice clips now. With the, uh-oh, hold on. Hold on. Did you see that? Did you see what was happening? Wait, what? Can you tell me about you? Who's asking?
Worried about school.
Okay, Iba. Iba wants to talk. That's right.
I see. Worried about your future?
Well, maybe my parents... This is Mizuki talking. Okay, so both her parents are dead. Date is her adoptive father, but apparently he's vacant at the moment. My parents won't accept what I want to do.
I can see how that would be difficult. It is a common thing. Your parents are worried for you. That is why they're against it. Try to understand. If they weren't worried for you, they wouldn't care what route you took. But it seems there's something you really want to do. You do not have to give up on it. But are you sure that is what you want? Think about it. Make your way, but at least hear your parents out. That might be the right decision.
That sounds like a whole bunch of negotiation, Iba, of people meeting halfway, and we can't have that. We have to go on the extremes.
It's important to show that you're willing to listen.
Either go all in on my stupid dream, or give it up entirely.
By doing that, you can do whatever you want.
Life is short, Iba. You don't have enough time to live two lives.
Just take it easy.
I mean, that's also another option. I guess that's the life advice that we're getting today from Iba. Okay, actually, the reason I went here was because over on the right side, I saw this flashing. What do I think of AI? AI is amazing. It can make... No, the AI disagrees. Okay, 20 minutes for another question. But did you see, like, the weird artwork it makes? The weird artwork! Anyway, that's gonna keep happening as we play this, I guess. Hello, Ryuki. Wake him up.
Ryuki, wake up.
Splash some beer on him. Where's Genny? He's asleep.
They're gone.
Who's gone?
Where to?
I don't know.
It's trashed.
Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
I don't know who I expected Genny to be. This is not what I expected.
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
What's the context of that?
Yeah. Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin.
Ah, is the mask like a gimmick for the restaurant, or did he just wear that on his own time?
He runs it all by himself without hiring any help.
Wow.
Where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this.
Let's look at him. Ryuki. Nothing to say, I guess. About the...
Furuo's other half was found.
Yeah, tell me about this.
The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means?
Ryuki is not in any state to answer questions.
Answer me, Ryuki!
You
were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
I don't get the impression that Ryuki is in charge of much.
Make it a sidebar, please.
Seems to have trouble being in charge of his life. Is his eyeball drunk as well? Can it work that way?
Just what kind of dream is he having?
I don't know if it works that way, but...
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
Do we have some sort of more efficient way of syncing now? Like, syncing in the first game required the big machine. Have we found a way past that?
Please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then.
Man, Ryuki doesn't look like he can remember 6 minutes ago.
The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
He is? That man?
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
This is futile, Mizuki.
I would agree.
Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
Does he just, like, do this regularly, or is this just, like, a bad night for him?
In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident.
That incident?
He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
Okay, so this is a regular thing for him.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
I mean, I thought that in the first game we established that you could heal someone's trauma by going into their brain and solving puzzles.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. All right.
Hey, I said wake up!
I mean, Mizuki, you could probably just pick him up and carry him. If it comes down to it. Can we just look at anything else here?
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god.
While we're here.
Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
List of recommended dishes. What does it say? I can't read most of it. I do see Al free. Liquor bottle. Menu. Counter. Mugs. There's a freezer. A stock pot. Posters and flyers. Alcoholic beverages in that case. It's empty other than, well, you know, the guy we're here to pick up. If we look over here. A house plant. Oil drum. I feel like so far most of the stuff that we look at in the background doesn't really get much in the way of a description. But we can still look at them nonetheless. Maybe nothing else to look at here. Alright, Ryuki.
Oh, look, a porno mag.
Will that work on him?
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki.
No, it might work on Tama, but I didn't get the impression it would work on Ryuki.
I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Okay, we have to figure out what Ryuki's thing is. What's gonna wake him up?
Come on, big brother. Wake up. Wake up.
I don't know if that's Ryuki's thing.
If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
He's awake?
Oh, it is Ryuki's thing.
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
What?
Right down the middle.
Not usually what you do with soy sauce. Not usually. Okay. I guess we're exhausted, so... we've exhausted what we can try to do with him. So we're just going to pick him up bodily and drag him back to the sync machine, I guess. I like how we never really tell the people that we're doing this to that we're doing it. I mean, most of the people don't know what this machine is, and in Ryuki's case, he's blackout drunk. But we usually put people in this thing against their will. Hello, Pewter. I see you're out of prison. About Pewter. His name is Futa Amanamama. But everyone calls him Pewter, for reasons. I'm sure you can figure out why. Where's Boss?
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
Everyone in Abyss is so professional. Pewter, did they let you wear those clothes in prison, or did you just, like, when you got out, the first thing you did was get that back on, and it felt just really good? You felt naked without those clothes.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Devitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th.
The same date even.
What could it mean? Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
That's why I dragged him here, right?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you?
I mean, I don't know how much professionalism and procedure is really counts here in Abyss. We kind of play things fast and loose, don't we?
I understand how you feel, Mizuki.
Date shoved a woman with dementia in that machine last time, Pewter.
I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and...
Up.
your left eye.
Yeah, what did happen to the left eye?
At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Shove that back in?
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Yeah, I mean, so technically she does have permission. Do you think putting Aiba into your eye feels like shoving an enormous gummy bear into your eye socket? Probably feels like something like that.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get... What happened 6 years ago?
6 years ago.
Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Oh no. Oh no.
Resist, all out your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
I didn't expect the song would come up this early.
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no, not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes, my apologies. I felt compelled. Oh, Mizuki, do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
But I like to watch the tutorial. Well, sure, why not?
Yeah, sure. A little refresher course couldn't hurt. Not that I need it or anything.
I mean, Mizuki's been doing this for a while.
Understood. I will be ready to assist you when the time comes.
But who knows if you, the player, have? Insomnia, investigate inside a dream, find subject's hidden memories.
Got it. Thanks. All right, then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything... Somnium scan! Activate!
There's not much in here. Just camera, table, and dark void. Gotta dispel the hallucinations.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Unlock those mental locks, go deeper into the dream, and I might learn valuable information that is not admissible in court. Remember that. If we do this with a suspect, we cannot use anything we learn in court. This is not exactly legal. It's extra legal. The best kind of legal. Way to unlock mental locks are objectives, located on the top left side of the screen. Work towards those to progress.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
I can inspect things with nameplates. Move Ibe around to get close to something with a nameplate. Now we should also be able to look at a map. There we go. Navigation feature. There's Iba. Yeah. And... And so the important thing is we can see that we can interact with 2 points. Let's start off with that chair in front of us. Chair.
A folding chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
Eat the chair. Give Iba orders. We can have her do many different actions. Eat is not one of them at this point. But, here's hoping. Let's sit.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh, what?
Ryuki!
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Updated depth. I can check how much progress by checking the depth. The action I just did has progressed my depth. Okay, so it appears there is a fork in the timeline already. Slap him.
Mizuki, you cannot get away with this just because you're a member of law enforcement.
Well...
According to Criminal Law Entry 195, Special Civil Assault, you can be punished for abuse of authority.
But it's only a dream slap. I don't think laws apply to that.
Chill, we're in a dream. It's It's fine.
See, Mizuki knows that brutality is fine if it's in Somnium.
Well, at this rate, we won't get anything out of him.
Hit him with a phone book.
Fine.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll just do what has to be done.
Give it to him.
Iva, that's enough. You're violating criminal law entry 195.
I was getting into it. I mean, it was fun, but apparently it did not help. Tell me about the HB case.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember?
I do like that he has the handprints on his face still.
Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Iva? Iva, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do you?
What is this? Wait. It's a reverse sync.
Reverse?
What?
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Oh no, we're getting synced now. Turning it back on us.
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
I got 20 eyeballs. Alright. Well, 2 syncs happening at the same time. Take a look at the map. Only one thing to look at. And it is the food? Like, is that... Mizuki does have a favorite food. What it is depends on what you choose it to be in the first game.
What is this? Soup?
Do you know the culprit?
The culprit's name.
Sure I know. Let's look. We can end the mystery right now. Okay. There we go. Oh.
I don't know.
Intrusion thwarted.
I was pushing them out. Didn't seem like Tama was aware of what was happening. So maybe Tama is also drunk as well.
Against Ryuki's consciousness.
So was everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind. But for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind. But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
Alright, we went down a path. Can't remember the name. Have we chosen the path where the next few hours is going to be us on a date with Iris? We can only hope. I've completed the objective, remember the case. There are still other mental locks, though. But the new objective, close in on Ryuki. I explore the area to unlock the rest of the mental locks.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain in Somnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds. For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower. But that is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right? I got it.
While I remain still, time almost stops. But time progresses when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, ex-con!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Anyway, if you are stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings. Look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation. Understood?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again box.
I don't have that function.
Time limit of 6 minutes. Iba walks, time depletes, and when an action is made. So we want to see if we can get some timies, which can reduce the time that it takes to do some actions. Alright, so let's have a look. Hold on a second. Yes, what do I think of eyeballs? They're round. Triangle is scary. Oh, he grew up. He grew a little, became a childy. He's gonna think of questions. Okay. Back to game. Let's see. What about map? Okay, there's Iba. I guess we're just gonna have to walk around. For some reason on the map, it doesn't mention any points of interest, but it did show us Ryuki, so I guess that's the only thing that it's the only point of interest we have.
What's this? We're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn, we cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here.
Alright, so now there's something. We have 2 points of interest around us, pretty close to us. Torch. And maybe portable torch? Possibly.
It's a torch. It's on fire.
Sure. Well, let's inspect it first.
It's a normal torch. I can feel the heat of the fire. There is nothing different.
Oh, I see.
Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are...
Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
What's that?
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
Key is a clarification of the rules. At the start of a sink, it is hidden, but they open as I inspect things. Keys are crucial to reach the depth of Somnia. When stuck, try checking them. In the lock info, I can find the objective, depth, and keys. Stuck in Somnium, open lock info to find more clues. Okay, here we go. Key 1. Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are blank. We have 5 keys in total that we can get. Objective is closing on Ryuki. Shows us that we have taken a path. Objective is to dispel the hallucinations and find the truth. Okay. Anything else I could do with this torch?
The torch.
What if I breathe in?
Breathe in what?
The fire.
The torch, duh.
Breathe it in.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
Big inhales.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
That's right.
I have never heard of such a thing.
Do it.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
Ah! I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
Oh, I got an updated key. The shadow is always missing a single aspect. I got 5 eyeballs from that. I'm doing well.
It's a torch.
All right, let's try breathing out now.
Wow.
I could do well as a street performer.
That looks fun. I'm gonna try that at home.
Please don't.
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
Well, we lose some time, but we gain some eyeballs. All right, what about this torch over here?
A brazier. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Inspect.
It looks like a normal brazier.
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on. Just the tip, please.
Goodness.
Okay, then. Hot! Or not?
So it's fire that's not hot?
This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a property that it has in the real world. These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams, so we might not extinguish this fire in the usual predictable fashion.
But
A brazier.
we have to see what happens anyway. Breathe out on it.
It is not getting bigger or smaller.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
But I'm gaining eyeballs, Pewter.
A brazier.
I can use those eyeballs to buy things. I guess we'll find out. We'll see if we can do that later. Breathe in.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
All right, suck in really hard.
I do have amazing suction.
Goodness. Yeah, there you go.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
Huh? Deja vu?
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
We're making progress.
Rubble there. Is that lower than before?
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we cannot be wasting time. All right, let's chase after Ryuki. If you get lost, use the map.
Yeah, I know.
Boss. Meow. Hidden eyeballs in the dream world? There are always 5. Mumble, mumble. All right, I'm going to host Club It Up from open to close. Valuable advice from the boss. I'm gaining eyeballs. Just want to look around, see if there's any icons appearing before we just walk right up to him. No, he's the only icon.
Hey, Ryuki.
It's not my fault. Please forgive me. Forgive me! Damn it!
We're trapped in this space again.
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Almost at that lock. Ryuki is blank. He's still holding on to blank and blank. Oh, the evolver.
An evolver is floating.
Well, let's inspect it.
It's an evolver. Standard issue for Abyss members.
Is it Ryuki's?
Unless there is a special request, all members are issued the same firearm, so we cannot tell. But there is one thing I notice.
What is it?
I do not feel any electromagnetic forces. The evolver utilizes electromagnetism, so it should be emitting electromagnetic waves.
Oh, maybe it's one of those shadow trait things.
Perhaps.
Oh, yay! I got a timey!
Ah, finally, a timey showing up.
You know what a timey is, don't you?
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
For the most part. Timey is a material capable of modifying the way the brain processes time. By using this, you can slow down or speed up time in the Somnium world.
I invented it!
He did, yes.
You go, Pewter.
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use them as they come.
Alright, got a timey. Used to make the selection, less than the amount of time used. I can only hold up to 3. Timies are depleted when used. Use them aggressively. Alright, the timey I got says change the time to equal 10 seconds.
It's an evolver.
Using timies. Let's see. Well, why don't we use a timey?
Which method do you want to try? Inside the mouth, below the chin, or on the temple?
And she's very matter-of-fact about it.
You don't have any second thoughts about this?
I do. But my job is to support you, Mizuki. Above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
I see. Thanks. In that case, can you ignore my last command? What the? Aiba! Aiba!
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
I have other holes. I'll be fine.
Goodness.
What were you planning on using the other holes for?
It appears obey.
Please, Mizuki, the rating of this game can only go so high.
Well done.
Oh, yeah. Glad it worked.
That's just a regular gun.
Ryuki.
Damn it! Damn it! It's no use. Dying isn't gonna fix anything!
Are these feet?
Yeah, that's what those are.
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever!
Those feet were connected to a body, even. Mental lock 2. Unlocked. Now we have to get him. Ryuki is blank. He's still holding on to his regrets and blank.
Let's chase after Ryuki.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Plenty of time to get him.
This again.
But now we know what to do. We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break it, right?
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki.
Okay, we can retry to go back to the mid-save point after unlocking a mental lock. I can only perform a retry 3 times. Use 1 retry point to go back 1 point, 2 points to go back 2, 3 points to go back 3. If I fail the sync, the retry count will be recovered. When I don't have time, they recommend that I use it. Well, hopefully we won't have to use it now. Let's just see. Yeah, we have 3 points around us.
Hey, Ryuki.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
Let's give him a good pet.
Boys love it when you do that. Boss told me.
It's true.
But I am not very adept at pampering people.
That makes it even better.
I do not understand your logic, but if you say so.
Give him a good pet.
Pet, pet. Do not be so hard on yourself.
There you go. Making it all better. I bet Tama never does that.
Quit being so shy. Put your heart into it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Pet, 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 pet.
Get that friction going.
Stop, you're gonna pet his head off.
Ryuki is burdened by what happened in the past. He's holding on to his regrets in blank. We did a good job of petting.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
Sure, let's give him an inspect.
His face is pitiful, but it is a typical Ryuki.
Yeah, from what we've seen of him so far, I guess that is true.
What's a typical Ryuki?
I mean, he looks normal.
He's probably not a shadow.
I can't forget about what
He has no future. All right. Why don't we use a timey?
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's so down on himself. He looks like he needs a good punch.
Right. Don't all of us need a good punch when we're depressed every now and again?
I am not so sure about that, but okay.
Get a hold of yourself!
Oh, that killed him.
But nothing changed. Which means getting rid of him didn't do anything.
Let's inspect another Ryuki.
He is in denial. My key has been updated. And having a dream about where you're just feeling bad about your words and deeds, and all of a sudden this anime girl arrives and starts rubbing her hands through your head so fast that your hair starts smoking, starts punching you. It's like, what is she doing here? Why is she here?
Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm really sorry. I have to live with this for the rest of my life. Let's
use a timey and let's inspect. Yep, give him a good inspection. There you go. This is some
He has a scrawny face, but it's a Ryuki that can be found anywhere.
Some top-class, thorough inspection.
Found anywhere?
There is nothing wrong with him.
So this Ryuki isn't a shadow.
I'm sorry.
He has to live with this the rest of his life. Well, let's use a timey. Give him a good kick.
There could be negative consequences.
It's fine, just kick his ass.
That sounds awfully violent. I'll try it.
Ow. That looked painful.
He disappeared, but nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing's changing. What a waste of a good kick.
We should inspect the other Ryukis.
Well, only one more to inspect now.
3 minutes left. You can do this.
Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days.
Well, let's see.
Good timing. I was getting annoyed.
Oh, you seem enthusiastic about this.
Get a hold of yourself! Huh?
Didn't connect.
Unable to kick this Ryuki's ass.
I did nothing wrong.
How odd. Let's see. Might as well give him an inspect.
His face irritates me, but it is the usual Ryuki.
But Ryuki doesn't usually look this happy.
No, usually doesn't.
He doesn't have a shadow.
No shadow. That means this Ryuki is...
Yes, it could be the shadow trait we are looking for.
I did nothing.
Well, I guess we're gonna agree with him. And, let's give it a timey.
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow. And something's weird about how positive he is.
That must be the shadow trait.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about here.
Oda loves praise, it's true.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you. Just rest. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
No! That's not... Stop! It's all my fault! Which is why I needed to do something!
All right, our plan worked.
No, 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 no! No forgiveness! No mercy! Never! Never!
The fire. There's no going back.
What is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
You see it. Oh yeah, if the last thing that I am doing is over my time limit, I can go over that time limit and still succeed. Clear with at least 1 second and obtain some eyeballs. Date, no. Not there. Hold on. Not that. Yes. What manja topping do I like? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say cheese, because cheese is usually good with many things. Thinking of another question. I mean, cheese will usually... Like, whatever it is you have, cheese is usually going to be pretty good. And before we go up to him, let's just check. Yeah, he is the only point of interest. Oh, can I not interact with him? Okay, the point is actually over there.
Hey, this police ID is...
What?
Ryuki!
That's...
I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
Blood.
Let's get out of here, Mizuki.
Well, we made it to the end. But we didn't really learn anything. But we did gain 30 eyeballs. 500 eyeballs, actually. Many eyeballs. We got so many prizes. Ryuki Chapter 0, Dispossessed. Let's go. Maybe he won't be... Maybe he'll have sobered up. Yeah, we're doing okay. It's a desk. A door. There's a pipe up there. A surveillance camera. Two-way mirror. A recording camera. Nothing that we haven't seen before. We can't look at Aiba directly. Let's look. Huh? Hello? You...
Who are you again? It's not Bikini. It's not Zucchini either.
Those aren't even names, Ryuki.
Oh, I remember. It's Mizuki.
I don't think we sobered up yet. I don't think we have.
Looks like he hasn't sobered up yet.
No, he's not. Look, I want alcohol.
I'm not leaving until you give me answers, so quit messing around.
I mean, they're not exclusive. They could get me alcohol, and I could give answers.
You probably weren't listening to me at Brahmin, so I'll say it again.
No need. Tama told me earlier. Jin Furue's other half was found, but the body was alive until noon today. You want to know how? It's simple. Jin's left half flew here. It flew through time from the world 6 years ago.
Yeah, there you go. Time-traveling corpse. Now we're talking.
What are you talking about? Ryuki, I looked inside your mind.
I know. You synced with me, didn't you?
Who was that person?
That person?
The person who was reaching out to you at the end of the Somnium. Tell me. Something happened 6 years ago that I don't know about. What was it?
You really want to know?
Yeah,
You could be putting yourself in danger.
I'm not afraid.
Fine. Then I'll tell you. But I'm sure there's no need to explain what happened on February 10th, 6 years ago.
Yeah, I was there, at the studio.
All right. Then I'll start from the part you don't know about. The day after the incident. February 11th.
Ryuki Chapter 1. "6 years ago?" And with the character that we're curious about appearing on screen, probably good to take a little break, as we've been playing for a little bit now. As we've now done our first Somnium, Somnium's working pretty much the same way as we remember from the first game. There are things that there aren't really puzzles. I said puzzles before, but AI doesn't really deal with puzzles. It's more like, here's some things to look at, and we have some options to go with as to what you want to try to do with them. And trying everything might be a problem because there is a time limit, and you have to spend your time to use these different options. But you also want to do the funny options. You don't want to just get down to business. You want to do the options where you have, like, Aiba eat stuff that shouldn't be eaten. And you need to make sure that you have enough time to make her do things like that. But Not too much. I mean, we did get some options like that, such as rubbing Ryuki's head so hard that smoke started to come up. I don't think there was too much of a chance of failing that Somnium, though, as it was our first tutorial Somnium. But we see how this works. But also, we just got introduced to the idea that there can be a reverse sync. You can sync with someone, and they can try to sync back with us. And I guess after we've played the game for a while, we will come back to this and then enter the name of the culprit to go down the other path on the flowchart. But that is not for right now. That is for later. Can't believe Delta didn't work. Everyone knows Delta is always the culprit. The only thing really we know so far about the case is that Ryuki feels extremely guilty about something. We don't know what it is, but maybe he might give us an indication as we continue on with AI 2.